We have to let go of man's preferences, what God told me, and take on the preferences of the Spirit. So God purifies the church because he's going after a people. He said, be holy as I am holy. Peter reiterates that. Be holy as I am holy. And everybody says, well, I am set apart. No, he's saying, be like me. Look like me. Adam and Eve, they looked like God until Satan said, come, if you eat of this, you'll be just like God. And they ate of it, and they became unlike God because they saw evil. And they had shame. They hid. He never asked them to hide their nakedness. Satan did that. That was shame and guilt. Purity is not found in the gifts. Purity is not found in the gifts. And we have a huge percentage of people who run after gifts.
That is a good word.
Gifts are given according to God's measure. Character doesn't always align with the gifts. So you can be very anointed and be off, but you might think you're not off because you're gifted. The church must realize that purity only comes in repentance, because purity is a sign of Christ in me, Christ in you, Christ in the church. That's what purity is a sign of. When we look and act like him. So when our shame flies out the window and we follow him like Mary Magdalene or Peter or Andrew or Matthew, all the disciples, when we follow him like that, he's going to deal with the places that are impure. Now, notice I didn't say imperfect. I said impure, unpure. Things that don't look like God. And he did that with his guys. I don't know about his women. Well, Mary and Martha. He said, which one is doing the better things? With Peter. Peter cut off the ear of the soldier and said, well, he actually said, get thee behind me. He said, well, he didn't say thee. He said, get behind me, Satan. That's King James. Right? He said, get behind me, Satan. When James and John were saying, can we sit beside you? Can we sit beside who's the greatest? What did he say? He called them out. Yes. We act like Jesus didn't bring correction. But he did. So why wouldn't he correct the church? And why wouldn't he correct us by his Spirit? I'll tell you, he corrects me. But he's always done it with such love that I want to respond. Yes. I want to obey him. I want to be corrected. He has never corrected me. I can't think of a time where he corrected me that brought shame. Never. Doesn't matter what I did. Yes. Why is that important to understand? Because you cannot realign until you realize that you need to repent. That's true. That's true. And you like, well, I've been walking with the Lord so long, I don't need to repent. Oh my goodness, you need to repent if you think that. Because any thought that doesn't line up with the nature of God deserves to be repented of. That's all it's worthy of, getting rid of.